Now, I'm something of an amateur doctor myself. So of course I was going to be all over a hospital sim game. I mean, who needs the NHS when you've got the RLD? Reliable Lydia doctor. And with 2 Point Hospital, I can be just that. Well, minus the toe amputation. Although, to be honest, with this game, I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually a thing. To really have a look at 2 Point Hospital, we've got to go back to 1997. I was 8 years old, Pokemon was sweeping the nation, and a cult classic was released, Theme Hospital. The game put the fun into functionally trying to help people's comical diseases. From bloaty heads to Elvis impersonators, the aim of the game was to build up your private healthcare, all the while making a decent profit and not killing too many people. It was addictive, it was incredible, and 21 years later, we've got its spiritual successor, 2 Point Hospital. It's designed and developed by some of the original creators and essentially an updated, jazzed up version of Theme Hospital. If you loved Theme Hospital, you will love 2 Point Hospital. And if you've never played Theme Hospital, chances are you're still gonna love 2 Point. Now, I have a special place in my heart for management sims, and 2 Point is the right mix of challenging, yet still easy to get your head around. The levels have very set goals, such as earn a certain amount of money or cure a specific disease, which when completed lets you go on to the next hospital with new goals and new challenges. You can stay in your hospital and try and get it up to 3 stars, but to keep things fresh, you can move on to new adventures once you get to a 1-star rating. And this is how they get you. You'll get into a rhythm where you feel like you've got things mastered, and then they'll start to mix it up with new challenges. Sometimes it's not even to do with helping people. There's marketing campaigns, student training, and research departments that all help with the overall completion of your perfect building of sick people. Plus, there's plenty of new mechanics brought in, such as keeping the temperature correct. Hospital up in the snowy mountains? You're gonna need a lot of radiators to keep everyone happy. Or maybe you'll be plagued by a few earthquakes which demolish half the building and set a few machines on fire. Either way, there's no time to be complacent. What 2 Point Hospital does so well though is comedy. I mean, when someone kicks the bucket, expect to see a ghost leaving gooey ectoplasm around the halls, and not to mention the fact they haunt the living. It's alright though, just make sure your janitor has Ghostbuster abilities and you'll be fine. Who you gonna call? A janitor. Thanks, Rob. There's also a hospital radio, which is incredible, and the voiceover tannoy is just as funny as the first time round. Of course, the crème de la résistance is the diseases. Much like Theme Hospital and its big, gooey, blown-up heads, 2 Point has plenty of funny elements on offer. From light bulb head to Freddie Mercury wannabes to mime impersonators, you'll have a whole host of weirdos walking through your doors. And you know what weirdo means? Money. Queue them up, cure them, and take them for everything they're worth, and spend that on making your hospital even better. I think this is where I struggle a lot. I like the finer things in life. Yeah. So I always end up in the red. What do you mean I don't need 16 ornate rugs for every GP's office? Of course, you can take out a loan, but then they want interest. So when your hospital is 300k in debt, your hospital shuts down. It was worth it for the rugs, okay? £300,000 is a very sensible business decision. There are a few confusing bits. In one hospital, I had guests constantly complaining about being hungry, yet no amount of snack vending machines put down seemed to cheer them up. Well, sorry if you're too good to live on crisps and eventually succumb to scurvy. You see, there's a cafe that you can put down, but I can't work out how to unlock it. What do you mean Google is a thing? Shut up, I'm a very busy person.
I love you, Vivi. I feel the same way.
Lydia, what are you doing?
It's my hobby, all right? Simply put, 2 Point Hospital is great. It's been long enough since Theme Hospital that the itch for a good hospital management very much needs scratching, and they've done the perfect job of sticking to what we know and love whilst also adding in plenty of new features. From endless decorations to make your hospital your own, to awesome new hospital departments, to themed environments and challenges, it's like getting a brand new game that feels all snug and familiar. Well worth a go. So there we have it. Have you been playing 2 Point Hospital? Do I need to cut off my toe? Do you have a cafe? Should I stop eating cheese? All this and more on the next episode of Squid Gaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget, I now stream on Twitch. You can find out all the details down below. So go click and check it out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Well, sorry if you're too good to lift. Now I've got lipstick all over my cheese.